There's another story I'm looking at that caught my attention. Remember the journalist for so-called Rolling Stone, if you want to call that a journal, that drug-infested rag? His name was Michael Hastings, and his car blew up in Los Angeles a few weeks ago, and then there was a big report all over the media that the CIA killed him, a drone flew by and shot a missile at him. Well, the fact of the matter is an autopsy was done, and according to a coroner's report, drugs were found in his system, but they weren't considered a factor. Toxicology reports found traces of amphetamine and marijuana in his system. Hastings' family told investigators he used medical marijuana, which was prescribed for treatment of PTSD, which resulted from assignments in Iraq and Afghanistan. The poor left-wing stoner went over as a reporter, you see, and he suffered more than the soldiers who actually got shot. And he suffered so badly, the baby, that he had to come back and get a prescription for medical marijuana for his PTSD. Medical marijuana is the greatest scam in the history of the United States of America. And that's all I'm going to say about it. If you want to be stupid enough to dope your system up with marijuana, and if you think you're improving your mind, you're crazy. You are just crazy. It's making you dumber than you already are naturally. But I can't change the world. If I tell you that there are more toxicants found in marijuana smoke than in tobacco smoke, you don't have the educational ability to understand what I'm saying to you, so why waste my time? Give yourself lung cancer. Have a nice day. By the way, Hastings' family was about to stage an intervention to try and get the so-called reporter into detox on the same day of the crash. And oh, by the way, 3 hours before the crash, the so-called reporter had been seen by a relative passed out on a couch between 12:30 and 1 a.m. in a stupor. The crash occurred just before 5 a.m. And oh, by the way, Hastings' family told detectives that Hastings had been in a past traffic incident in which he crashed into a pole several years ago, and that he may have been abusing Ritalin at the time. And oh, you conspiracy theorists, this brave reporter, Hastings, although he was not known to be suicidal, he did consider himself to be invincible, believing he could jump from a balcony and would be okay, according to the report. So what can I say? Another leftist stoner who attacked General Stanley McChrystal, attacked other decent people in the United States of America in the drug rag Rolling Stone, who slammed himself into a pole, and now he's been turned into some kind of hero. Those are some of the topics. There are others.